Hello guys, welcome back to another video of, well, this game, alright. This is Planetbase, the PS4 edition. I will be giving a review of the game. The game is pretty old. It's like $5 at the Play Store, I think, and then like $10 on Steam. So you can get it cheaper on PlayStation if you really desire. The game is quite old. It's definitely fun to play. There is a few cons with it. You know, every game has its pros and cons. To where, let's see here. You go right here, press right on the stick as a button, and you'll see all the stats. Okay. So you'll have humans and bots. The bots are like the advanced version of humans. Here we go with the first couple stats. Now these are the overall stats of your base. This is the welfare bar. Now the higher this is it's basically happiness and how red your colony is. And this will allow more, if you have a lily pad on your base, you'll be able to get more colonists in your base. Shown right here, they have specializations like workers, biologists, engineers, medics, and guards. Now, the 9 parentheses are going to be the ones that are armed. I got 9 guards, and all of them are armed with the guns, so that's perfect for us. And the reason why we have guards that are armed is because of this bar right here, our prestige. Now, this is the reputation of our base, how much resources we have, prestige buildings, etc., etc. Now, the higher this is, really similar to welfare, where we get more frequent arrivals of other colonists or their visitors. Now, however, if this is high enough, you also get intruders, which will also try to take over the base, and that's the reason why you have to have guards that are armed. Now, if you have a control center, you'll be able to put it on red alert, like so, and every specialization will get armed. If there's guns at the base, which right now is 8. Just to show you guys, that's be up top. We will see here that, as you can see, one biologist got armed. As you can see, these guys are getting armed because they're ready for a fight. So yeah. Now that's done by that's done by either 2 ways. You go right here to the security controls. You can go up and down the D-pad, or you go right here and you have 3 options. This is normal base status. All colonists perform their duties as normal. When the base is on yellow alert, all colonists will stay indoors. Medics and guards will stay on duty for longer. And when the base is on red alert, all colonists will stay indoors. Medics and guards will stay on duty for longer. Colonists will fight enemies by any means necessary. And that's the reason why we have red alert right here, is because the intruders. So yeah, there we go. We also have, if you have a factory, we have better factory limits, which we are also gifted by the factory, like I just previously mentioned, like our spares. Now, spares are important when it comes to repairing your electrical outside areas that will be able to power your base and structures. Like, yeah, you know, without these during the night, you'll most likely lose power, and you will not be able to. You will lose power. All right, and it's bad. It's a bad day for your colonists. Anyway, we also have the resources like vegetables, butcher meat or vitra meat. Meals, drinks, bioplastic, starch, metal, or medicinal plants, medical supplies, spares, semiconductors, coins, and guns, which, you know, is an important factor to the, so yeah. And what's weird is when I go to yellow or red, I'm on PlayStation 4, so, my controller will light up yellow. Which is kind of a weird surprise, I know, but it is what it is. So yeah, apologize for that. I actually went to something, but anyway, the game is worth it. Okay, it's fun. It's definitely a lot of gameplay here, and it's worth it in my book. The game can be frustrating and annoying at sometimes because games like Kingdoms and Castles, you'll have a job priority system where your peasants will do things that you tell them to. Here, they just kind of do whatever they do. But there is kind of a prioritized system to where you go right here, you click on a structure, power storage is low, yeah, blah blah blah. That should be no problem at all. Why are you low? There you go. We just about ran out power there. Now, one more thing about the game that I just hate about it is when we lose power. When we run out of power, it's the most annoying part, because when you run out of power, you don't expect to, okay? Because you have a lot of solar panels and wind turbines, but that doesn't matter sometimes. Like, you just lose power, alright? And it's frustrating when that happens. As you can see, my welfare is quite high, my prestige is kind of low, which right now I think prestige is actually the one that we want low at the far participated moment, because, well, yeah, visitors will participate as well. So visitors are like a temporarily are people that are going to show up and actually do all of your daily duties, as well as their colleagues. So like their colleagues will also help them with that as well. Like if they're let's see here, like doing plants, okay? Like they are the biodome, right? They are producing their plants, and they're actually socializing, and they're getting their morale / happiness up as they're talking to each other. Now this could come in so many different ways. Now there is a chance if you have high enough prestige, which right now I have 300 prestige, they will also show up as intruders. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys real quick. Go ahead and show up my visitors real quick. Now visitors again will show up and do daily duties for coins. That's the reason why you want guns, is just in case. That way, you'll be ready for intruders, just in case that they do show up. As you see, I have a landing pad right here. I also have a starport. And then I have a water extractors for my biodomes, other buildings that require water. So let's see here. Again, these guys will show up and sometimes do bad things, so we gotta watch out for these guys, because they could be intruders. But I don't think they are, because they have bad stats. Like, this guy has bad hunger, he has bad sleep, and he has bad morale. He has good health, good water, good oxygen, good... that's the only 3 good things they have. It's like Sims. If you click on them, they all have their own needs. And the game does autosave as well. It has an autosave feature, which I'm a total fan of. So the game is worth it in my book. It's definitely a fun game. I love the soundtrack. I love the music. I just wish you could choose which ones you want on and off, but you just can't. All right. I wish the intruders had like a special fight music as well. You know, like in Kingdoms and Castles, like the dragon and the Vikings have their cool special music, and that is just awesome. And I wish the intruders here at Planetbase would have that. There's also more planets that you can choose from. Now, the difficulty of the game does get harder the more planets you go on. So like, this is the easiest planet. So like, all we have is like sandstorms and meteors that will try to haunt us and try to kill us. Which is solved by the control center. If we go right here to the, where is it? The control center. I'll try to find the control center first of all. By the way, I've been working on this base for a long time, so, right here. This is the control center to where we can monitor pretty much anything like telescopes, radio antennas, and even just keeping a real big eye on the base to detect any intruders. That way we can quickly kill them off before they can do too much damage. So yeah, the game is worth it. Like I said, it's just definitely worth what you pay for it. It's a fun game. It doesn't cost that much storage on your PlayStation either. So if you have like a little bit less storage on your PS4, not to worry. I think the game is like half a gigabyte. So it's worth it. Okay, it's a fun game. All right, and it's just there's so much to do in it. Okay. Oh, also, I was gonna show you the prioritize work. You can prioritize work in the structures to make your guys work in it more often and have a keen eye. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this my review. The game is worth a buy in my personal opinion. On that note, I'll go ahead and end this video. Peace out.